So in the exercise 2, let's do some of them and then we will see. So first one, what does the title say about the graph is about this graph? What is it about?
It is about world's high price cities in 2000 or expensive cities in 2015.
In 2015, yeah, exactly right. And then what does the horizontal axis describe? What, yeah, you guys just tell me.
The horizontal,
Horizon.
can I say?
Yeah. Zarif, what does the horizontal axis describe?
Can I tell that, madam?
It shows the increases of price.
The horizontal one.
Can I explain?
This is the vertical and this is the horizontal.
Cities.
Yeah, it's the cities of
Yes,
the
exactly,
world.
exactly.
Yeah, thank you.
That's it.
And then, what is the shortest and tallest bars?
Yeah.
Shortest is
Monaco and
The
Singapore.
shortest is
and
Monaco.
New York.
Yeah, exactly.
Are
Thank
New York and Singapore.
Okay, and then let's go to the other one. 10 says, what do the highest and lowest points of the line show? And this one.
The highest one show that Romania has the highest percentage of homeowners, and the lowest show that Switzerland has the lowest percentage of the homeowners.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you. And then this one is a bit easy. And then how many columns are there? What do they represent in this one?
2 columns. 2 columns.
Okay, and what do they represent? There are 2 columns, right? And what do they represent?
Countries and
they represent the size of house in each country per square meter.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Yes.
They are the sizes of houses. It's the average of the size of houses in each country. And then in the exercise 3, the exercise 3 that says that the sample answer describes the pie chart and table in exercise 2. Rewrite the sample answer, correcting any errors in the data. So in this one, it is a simple answer. It also helps in the grammar, and there are some verbs and adverbs that you can see. And then you just write it again and see if there are anything wrong in the data. It does underline itself. For example, the size of the world, this part is wrong, and you have to correct that. Just write it again and correct if there are any mistakes in the information. In this part, I just have to remind you that accuracy is very important. In this graphs and charts, some people might think that if they are writing with good grammar and spelling, they will get good marks, but you will definitely lose mark if it's not accurate enough. So everything should be to the point, and no irrelevant information should be added to your answers. And then the fourth one, it says that, did the writer make any other errors not related to the data? If so, what were they? So there weren't any grammatical mistakes or any punctuation mistakes. But the only mistake in here is, I will just answer this one. The last sentence, the writer says that this is most probably due to the size of each country. This is, why do you think this is wrong? And the writer shouldn't have written this. Does anyone know why this one is wrong? Okay, so this one, if you read the if you see the graphs and stuff, you will also get this result that this is most probably because the size of the country is big, but you don't have to write your ideas. In this task, you only have to write what is written or what's shown in the graphs and pie charts, and you can't give any irrelevant information or any information that you got, or like any ideas that you think it's because of this or that, just information that is in the graphs. And then the exercise 5, complete the words with the missing letters. Can you think of any more words of each category? So this part is about describing the trends. So what is the trend? Does anyone of you remember what trend is? No? So as we said in the first slide, trend is a major development or change in a situation. So, and here we just practice the verbs and adverbs that are used to describe the trend. Okay. For example, when in a graph the line rises or falls, or in any other ones, there are some words that you can use. There are a lot more, but here are some of them. For example,
can we see insight number 1?
Sorry?
Insight?
No, sorry. So first one is rise. You just have to write the words which are synonyms with rise. For example, N is N. It can be increase, and then
Yes.
CL. This is climb, and then fort. Can anyone say what fort can be? Synonym to rise.
Comments. Increased. No.
It starts with go.
Go ahead.
With go. I think it. Fall.
Go ahead doesn't really mean rise, like increasing. Go up, it's go up. So there are the other ones as well. And then, yeah. And then what about the fall? What is 8? Does anyone know?
Decrease?
Decrease, exactly.
Decrease?
Yes. And then what's the 10th one?
Go down.
Go down, exactly, yeah. And then for the maintain, when nothing changes, there are 3 words mentioned in here: maintain, remain, or stay, like the same. So you can fill this one out as well. And the number 6, answer these questions. You just write answer these ones at home. And number 7, when using these verbs, it's important that you also consider the tense used. Look at this example. So you are using these adverbs and these verbs, but just remember that the tense that you use these verbs with are also important. For example, in this one says that the example says that the number of young people buying property plummeted last year. This is wrong because the verb is in the present tense. It has to be plummeted. The number of young people buying property plummeted last year. So you can also do this part at home. It just says that you have to write the right tense of these verbs. So you can do that, and then useful adverbs and adjectives. Once you know the common verbs used to describe charts and graphs, it's important to add adverbs and adjectives to use to your sentences in order to demonstrate your range of vocabulary. So there are verbs that you use. For example, you say rose or rise or go up or go down, but you have to describe them, like how much they go up and how much they go down, in order to describe it accurately and also show that you know more words. It's like showing off, but you will get score for that. For example, in here, this adjective is and this adverb is, the noun form is to rise, and then the adjective is arise. For example, we say there is a slight rise, or there is a slight increase, or we see an increase in this. So this shows also the adjective forms and noun forms. So you just study that at home and learn these ones. And then exercise 8. I'm just going fast. If you guys have any questions, you can tell me. And then number 8 says, complete the table with the adjectives from the box. Again, you just write the synonyms in here, which is easy. And then this one is also, the exercise 9 is also simple. And then useful adverbs. And here, these are the adverbs that you will use. For example, significantly, last year house prices rose significantly. You use the verb and adverb, both of them, and they really help. And for example, it says last year house prices rose steadily. So in here, who can say that which one describes last year house prices rose slightly, A, B, or C? Slightly means like a little bit, or smoothly. Like a little bit, it rose a little bit. And these 3 ones, which one describes this one? Last year house prices rose slightly. Okay, A is the answer, because the prices rise a little bit. 11 is complete the table using the adverbs from the box. So you just, the adverbs which are in the box, you just write the synonyms in here. And then all of them are the same, they have the same information about the adverbs. You can just write a word in here, it doesn't matter. For example, any of the adverbs, like a big, it says home ownership has decreased. Instead of big, what would you write? Over last 15 years. So you can say home ownership has decreased significantly over the last 5 years, or for a small, gradual, or quick. You can use anything. And then about the trends. Okay, guys, how much you understood? Can we go ahead, or you should work on these ones more?
I think we should do more on this.
More of these, yeah. And then you mean that we have to go ahead? Good. So you can just do all of these exercises again at home. You know that we only have half an hour, and we won't be able to cover everything, but IELTS, of course, is all about the data, like about yourself, and you can work at home. So we have 2 more minutes. These ones, you can do them, and then just about the last exercise. This one, it says, use the information and language from the lessons to answer the writing part 1 task. You should spend about 20 minutes on this task, and then this one is the bar chart that you will describe. It's just think that it's a test and you're on task 1. You have 20 minutes and you have to write at least 150 words, and try using the adverbs, adjectives, and verbs that we studied. And then if you guys could get partners and then show each other, like send the this one to each other so you can check each other's work, that would be good. And now we have 3 people. I don't know where is Fatima. Fatima was here every day.
And excuse me, Mrs. Fidai.
Yes,
Did you check the homeworks that we sent you?
I did.
Did
Yeah.
you check it? How
That
was that?
one. Yes.
How was that? Can you explain how was that? Did we do it right or we did it wrong?
For you, I just asked to do the first and second exercises. You didn't do those ones. I think you did some other exercises, right?
I chose these 2 because it seems to me as easier as it seems to be. You know? That's what I.
Yeah, so you only had to do the first and second one. I actually didn't check that because that wasn't the same answer, but you have the answer key at the end of the book. Every time when you solve something, you can go and check there after you did that. But just try not to check it before solving the questions. Guys, I think I'll just choose a partner for you guys. So Zarif, Zarif, just you can start working with Zainab. Please, guys, write the last exercises answer and send each other so you can check each other's work, and then you can send me to check that. And Muhammad, we will see when Fatima comes. Okay, thanks. And then Muhammad, with Fatima, I will talk to her too. You guys can send each other your works to each other, and then after you checked it, send it to me.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys. We are out of the time. And have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a speaking.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Thank you, madam. Goodbye.
No problem. Bye.
Bye.